So let's talk today about social media. I recently meditated about social media these days. I'm doing this video in August 2022, and through my cell phone I could check how much time I dedicated myself to social media daily. Since 2018, I've been controlling a time a day to dedicate myself to social media updates, as well as checking and replying to messages, and also turning off any notifications from any apps or social media so I could focus on producing and working. I commented a bit about it in this video, in this link here. So if used wisely, social media is a great tool to make new friends, to be inspired by the work of other creatives, stay up to date with what your favorite photographer or video maker is doing, is working, also to have fun, to post and promote your work and get feedback from friends or photographers, among many others. So if used in excess, it can cause anxiety and addiction. An addiction that is very difficult to reverse, because once a habit is created, it takes a lot of discipline and self-control to get rid of it. And the offer of social media nowadays is huge. There is a social media for everything and everyone. And many people have the famous fear of missing out, or fear of losing something important news and updates from their followers, which is still a bizarre thing. We are flooded every day with a lot of information and images all day long, and this influences our emotions, our well-being, and also our mental health. So I discipline myself to put schedules, to answer to messages, to reply any messages on social media, and often I can answer everyone or keep up with what everyone is doing. It's insane to want to keep up to date with everyone and all the news. It would take hours just to do that, and I wouldn't do anything else, because the day would have passed and there would still be my bills to pay. What I discuss here is always look for balance. Look for information and images that make you feel good, people you admire, that somehow improve you, improve your mental health and your day, your photography. Spend less time in front of the screen for most of your day. I believe life should be enjoyed living real life experiences. So go visit that friend or relative of yours that you haven't seen for a long time. Talk more in person, visit more exhibitions, see more printed photo albums, for example, printed work. Leave home to photograph and live. Try to spend most of your time in your day away from the screens and closer to nature and to the people who really matter to your life and who care about you. A part of the promotion of my work as a photographer, of course, is social media. But every year I have observed, since I started professionally in photography back in 2015, that the vast majority of my clients are referrals from other clients. The famous word of mouth, mainly in the area of architecture and interior photography. In the field of landscape photography, most of the students who take my courses, for example, come from YouTube and also from recommendations from other fellow photographers. Today, the social media that I have used the most are YouTube, Instagram, and Vero. I haven't used Facebook much. I rarely log in to see something. I use YouTube to reply from comments from subscribers and channel members, and of course to upload my videos. I use a tool on YouTube that prevents me from seeing suggested videos, so I don't divert the focus of my attention, and I only see what I really want. When I need something, I go to the search for videos. This is a Safari browser extension called Focus for YouTube, where it hides both while you're watching a video and when you click on the Home tab. There are similar ones for Google Chrome too, I think. And I personally don't use much the YouTube app on my cell phone. only on my desktop. So Instagram has increasingly frustrated photographers as their feed is increasingly manipulated by algorithms and showing fewer posts from those you follow and more ads. I've been using Instagram less and less. I won't leave Instagram, but the app, in addition to constantly selling my data to companies, is becoming a trend copy of other social media, not so much aimed at photographers, such as TikTok, for example. So unlike YouTube, it doesn't have any extensions that you can use to block content or ads, and it ends up showing things I don't want to see. So I waste my time and I don't produce content. So I'm currently using Instagram less, just to share my updates a little in my stories. What I've been using since 2018 and with more frequency now is Vero. Vero is an interesting social media at the moment. Vero is nice because I can post my photos vertically in the format that I want. It doesn't have algorithms, it doesn't have ads, and according to the founder, there won't be. And it has a growing community of creatives. It is focusing more on quality than quantity. And I'm able to post links to my feed, to introduce new users, to share music or videos I'm listening to, books I'm reading, apps, games, location. You can do lots of things. What I also like about it is the ability to see photos in chronological order from all my contacts. In the near future, it may be that the founder will work with a subscription model for those who didn't subscribe among the first million users, I think. But that will be, according to him, a ridiculously low value. Time will tell, we'll see. If you want to follow me there and try to use Vero, the link to my profile is in the description of this video. In addition to these social medias, I also have a Twitter account, Elo and Behance. They are not at the top of priority and I have used them very occasionally. So after doing a filter and realizing where I should best invest my time, I decided it was my website. And of course, using social media to direct everything there. I did recently a redesign in the layout, and I'm also updating it every 2 weeks now with new photos and photographic series. The good thing is I have full control over my website. It's not an algorithm. I can put what I want. I promote what I want, when I want, as much as I want, put new items on my online store. Everything is managed by me, and that's how I decided I'm going to invest more time in it. So if you want to keep up to date with my photos, please bookmark this link here in your browser. I would like to remind you that Meta social medias like Facebook and Instagram and many others serve the purpose for generating profit for shareholders, selling our data to companies. So despite being free, you are at the mercy of their contract. Have you read the image usage contract on Instagram? Did you know that it allows, for example, anyone to use a Reels or your photo in a remix, since you have this option enabled in your app settings? That with this it facilitates a possible violation of Brazilian copyright law. Other social media, such as TikTok, are also increasingly facilitating this. You also can control how many people will see your post. It won't deliver to everyone. Nor can you control the crop your image will have. Try posting a 3x2 photo vertically on Instagram and you will understand what I'm talking about. So Instagram is no longer my preferred social media for posting photos, but Vero. Maybe this will change in the future, but I will always prioritize my website as the main source of up-to-date content and portfolio. As I understand it, Instagram and social media are not portfolios. And finally, a suggestion. Print more of your best photos. Even if it's on a simple printer or small size. In my opinion, social media, as well as the digital world, are not the purpose of photography. It is an unfinished photograph. It's a product of bits. it only shows its impact and potential when printed? Or have you ever seen a painter sell his art only digitally? So I believe that social media should be used to show visual samples of a work that is only experienced in its fullness kinesthetically, where you can better feel and visualize what the author wanted to effectively represent. How about you? Put here in the comments, what do you think? Which social media do you use the most and why? And whether you have a website or not. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.